story that we're tracking very closely. Tensions in West Asia escalating after President Donald Trump has claimed that 3 of the U.S. warships came under attack while passing through the Strait of Hormuz. In a post on social media, Donald Trump has said that destroyers were not damaged, but warned that Iran would face even stronger action if it fails to sign a new peace deal with the U.S. He also described Iran's leadership as lunatics and accused the country of seeking nuclear weapons, adding to the fear of wider regional conflict that can restart again. So that's the latest statement that has come in from Donald Trump. Through which now it seems that there could be further escalation there in West Asia. In fact, he has claimed that 3 of the U.S. warships came under attack while passing through the Strait of Hormuz. And he has gone on to say that destroyers were not damaged, but warned that Iran would face stronger action if they do not make a deal with the U.S. fast. All right, let me take you through the statement that has come in from Donald Trump. In fact, 3 world-class American destroyers just transited very successfully out of the Strait of Hormuz under fire. There was no damage done to the 3 destroyers, but great damage done to the Iranian attackers. They were completely destroyed along with numerous small boats, which were used to take the place of the fully decapitated Navy. These boats went to the bottom of the sea quickly and efficiently. Missiles were shot at our destroyers and were easily knocked down. Likewise, drones came and were incinerated while in the air. They dropped ever so beautifully down to the ocean, very much like a butterfly dropping to the grave. A normal country would have allowed these destroyers to pass, but Iran is not a normal country. They are led by lunatics, and if they had a chance to use a nuclear weapon, they would do it without any question, but they will never have that opportunity. And just like that, we knocked them out again today. We will knock them out a lot harder and a lot more violently in the future as well if they do not get this deal signed fast. Our 3 destroyers with their wonderful crews will rejoin our naval blockade, which is truly a wall of steel. So very important points, major points here, that the naval blockade will continue. In fact, giving a warning to Iran as well that just like they were knocked out today, they will be knocked out again if the deal is not signed. So many of the experts are also believing that this is, in a way, is a pressure tactic on Iran as well. Let me also take you through the statement that is coming from U.S. Central Command. They have also detailed on what really happened there in the Strait of Hormuz, saying that U.S. forces intercepted unprovoked Iranian attack and responded with self-defense strikes as U.S. Navy guided missile destroyer transited the Strait of Hormuz to the Gulf of Oman. Iranian forces launched multiple missile drones on small boats as 3 of these warships they transited the international sea passage. No U.S. assets were struck. U.S. Central Command eliminated inbound threats and targeted the military facility responsible for attacking U.S. forces, and also going on to say that CENTCOM does not seek escalation but remains positioned and ready to protect the American forces. That is quite important because at this point in time, even Donald Trump is saying that there will be no escalation, but they will be there when it comes to the naval blockade in the Strait of Hormuz. They will remain positioned and ready to protect any of the American forces. We also have reaction coming in from Iran on this because Iran is now claiming victory after the incident in the Strait of Hormuz. Tehran has said that the forces launched missile and the drones at U.S. warships in response to the alleged American attack on the Iranian tankers. Iranian media has claimed that U.S. ships were heavily damaged and had to flee the spot, but U.S. has denied that, with President Donald Trump saying that destroyers passed safely through and a warning that Iran will be hit harder and there will be actions if tensions escalate further there when it comes to the Strait of Hormuz. All right, so that is the latest we're learning as far as the Strait of Hormuz is concerned. There appears to be escalation once again in this key waterway that we're learning so far. And in the latest, in fact, Donald Trump has said that 3 of the warships, they came under attack in the crucial waterway, but they have not been damaged. On the other hand, Iran has claimed victory after the incident in the Strait of Hormuz, saying that the forces had to launch missile and drone attacks, and this was in response to the attack by US on the Iranian tankers. All right, to get more updates on what is happening, not just India, but around the world, log on to timesnownews.com. As you can see on the screen, major stories that you can track all through the day of, in fact, the reaction that is coming from Donald Trump when it comes to the attack by Iran and to Iran. Also about the ceasefire violation as well, because many of the experts are of the view that ceasefire has has already been violated by both the countries. So on that, you can read more about it right here. We are also putting out the post live when it comes to the escalation there in West Asia once again, and most importantly, as we told you about what is happening there in Tamil Nadu, a big political churn there in the state, with TVK now warning of the mass resignation of DMK if DMK, AIDMK, they seek to form the government. All about what the sources are telling Times Now, all on this on timesnownews.com, where you can read news not just from India but around from the world. With this, we're taking a very short break. More news and updates on the other side.